Hello, and welcome people
to season two.
Season two
of the podcast.
Yes, man, it's been a while. I'm great to be here. I'm great to be back.
Yeah, we had a long break.
Yeah,
where we kind of, I wouldn't say detox, but we kind of thought of some new ideas, thought of some new guests.
We got some things in the works. We actually have a guest today. He's running a bit late. He's traveling, but he'll be here later. We'll say his name 3 times and he'll pop up right here.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
And we also can take time to tell y'all about either what we got in store or what we've been doing last couple months.
So before our buddy gets here, we're just gonna hang out with everybody, tell you guys what we've been up to, some of the stuff in the news, and we're gonna talk about the year and how it's been.
Yeah, and just how it's been like going into this new 2023, this new year, what we have planned for and what really we got going on. What our intentions are with this new year. I know for one, we're going to try our best to improve the quality of this podcast. Not to say that the quality to begin with wasn't bad.
Oh yeah, but you always want to improve.
Oh yeah, we always want to improve.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little improvement.
Yeah,
you know what
we're gonna have more guests. We're gonna have returning guests.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna try to spice it up with some different kinds of guests. I think we wanted a guest on season 1 that we wanted to have that didn't work out. We might have him.
Oh yeah, my barber. Yeah,
we need to have him on season 2.
Yeah, that'll be a great episode.
Yeah,
we'll be waiting on that. But let's start out by saying, how have things been for you lately?
For me personally, things have been a lot better. I recently switched majors. And that is honestly, I'm really excited about that. I'm still gonna pursue graphic design, but I'm gonna do it on my own accord.
Yeah,
that's
100% something you can just learn.
Like I'm just gonna learn it with online courses and stuff like that instead of just going to college for it.
Nice.
But the other thing is, I've been working out a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying my best to
you've been telling me a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sore as we speak. My chest hurts. It's like anytime I lift up, it feels like it's like a spear's going through my chest. But
at the same, like I said to see earlier, I was like, I like working out chest because whenever it's sore, it feels like
iron. It feels good. It does. It feels good in the end, but it's also just like But just working out more, improving my physical and mental health.
Nice.
And coming into 2023 with a bit more of an open kind of mindset than 2022.
Yeah, 100%. That's why I think me too. I want to come into 22 with more of a open mind and stuff. Even though I see myself as like somewhat of an open minded person, but there's always like more to expand and stuff you don't indulge in. Yeah, just because you don't want to. But
you can always really. It's not like you can always open up more, but it's like you can always like. I wouldn't say do more. I don't know how to word this. Like, in the sense of opening up, you can always improve.
There's always the potential.
There's that potential. Yeah. And but say, what'd you do over the break for Christmas?
Yeah, so I went back to town, hung out with my friends. I got quite a few Christmas presents. So one thing I want to say, you don't realize how much you like clothes. You like getting close to Christmas until like you're older, or like you don't appreciate them until you're older, bro. Because when you're a kid and you're in like socks or like gloves or something, you're like, oh my god, I don't want this. I want a Nintendo DS or something.
I wanted the new Xbox. What the hell, man?
Yeah. Then you get 18 and like your aunt's giving you socks and like gloves for Christmas. I'm excited. Yeah.
I know.
I'm loving it.
I remember for Christmas I got a North Face hoodie.
For real?
And I was looking at. I remember I thought I was like, if I was like 12 right now, I'd be like, man, shoot, man, darn.
Bro, my aunt got me please have her right here. She got me this beanie.
Ooh, let's see it. Let me get it.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
I got this comfy like black beanie.
That looks comfy as hell.
It comes with like a set too, right? So
really?
I have like a scarf too.
Oh
yeah. Okay. So that's a scarf. But the best part is, it comes with gloves. But here's the thing: I was going to get gloves earlier before she got me this, but I never got to it. But the problem with gloves usually is, they're like thick cotton or whatever. You can't touch your phone with. You got to take it off. I usually have to like take it off like the thumb every time and like leave it. And it's like a whole hassle. Yeah. These, you can touch your phone with.
Really? Oh yeah. Like the sensitive like part. That's so.
So I can just touch. I can like don't have to take them off because every time I have to like literally peel it off my thumb.
And like,
oh my god, I gotta open my phone.
Are they like,
to just check one thing?
Are they like the gloves where it's like like the big beefy gloves where it's like you can like go like this and that's it? Are they like you can actually like?
Nah, they're like normal. They're like thinner, like just normal like black like the ones you find at Walmart or something,
Yeah.
but just slightly bigger quality.
But they still like you can still like move.
Yeah.
Like you have like I don't know how to word it.
For like mobility.
Yeah, you have like confidence in grabbing stuff.
Yeah, I'm straight. I'm straight when it comes to that.
No, but that I would 100%. If I got this, I would be like right now. If I were to get, I'd be like, yeah, let's fucking go. Like next winter, I'm gonna be bundled. You would be snug as a bug. You would have that beanie, that scarf. Like, oh, I'm warm. I'm snug as a bug in a rug.
Yeah.
But
having a whole scarf like a diplomat or something.
A diplomat. No, but I will say during my Christmas break, I didn't really travel anywhere that I remember. All I can really remember was that for Christmas, like I mainly got clothes, but I also got little knickknacks and stuff like that. I got enamel pins and stuff like that because I'm kind of getting into collecting those and like putting them on my backpack. I got there's one thing that I got that I was really excited about, and me saying it now I can't remember it, and it is I got oh my god, it just left my mind. I cannot remember, but the main thing was I got good clothes. Like I got some North Face hoodies. I got some nice.
I got this jacket too for Christmas.
That's a nice jacket. I was gonna tell you, but that's a nice ass jacket. I like that jacket.
I like it too.
I got that's what it was. I got a bunch of Nike sweatpants. Like the comfy Nike sweatpants.
Yes.
I remember I wore those home, like in the car ride. I was sitting there like bundled up, and I was like sitting in the car like this. Going,
clothing, underrated Christmas present.
Yeah,
if you ask me, very underrated.
Because it's like you said earlier, it's one of those things where it's like you appreciate it later on in life. Yeah, and it's one of those things where it's like you gotta be a grown up to like or you gotta be an adult to like appreciate it for real. Because like you look back on it when you're like 9 or 10 and you get like a little T-shirt or like so you're like oh darn, I wish I got the new Pokemon booster card pack. I wish I got some Army Men, and then look at it now, it's like, Dad, let's go! I got a new T-shirt. I would take a T-shirt over anything else any day.
Oh, bro, yeah. Like I was hoping I would get a T-shirt. I didn't. Cause I didn't get that much. I still appreciate what I got.
No, yeah.
I was hoping I'd get like some kind of T-shirt for Christmas or something. Just like some new shirt to wear, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever you're sleeping.
Yeah.
It's true.
In
general.
Yeah, and I will say in that Christmas break, it definitely felt longer than it did. It felt weird.
Oh my god, bro! It was like a month.
It was, yeah. It was over a month.
Yeah, like it did. It was like
yeah.
Like minus 2 days, like a month. For real.
It was so like, I remember in the middle of like just like after Christmas, like December 27th. I was like, damn, we still in this break? I thought it was gonna be over by now.
Funny story about that. Like when I left originally, I left on the 17th of December. I was always planning on coming back the 3rd because I was like, okay, school starts back on the 3rd, right?
Yeah.
2 days before that, I checked the schedule again. I'm like, does it actually start the 3rd?
Mm-hmm.
It said the 3rd only for like specific people, like people who wanted to like do online and like get it out the way.
Oh yeah,
it's like some stuff where you get your hours out the way and to get into school before everybody else like gets there. Then you don't gotta do it anymore. That's what that said. You actually returned on the 17th.
I don't know. It's like,
which means I was gone for like that means like
you were gone.
Oh
for
wow,
like a month and a week.
Yeah, and I'm glad I saw it because I wouldn't have known that my friend friend was like freaking out about us leaving. He was like, bro, we got to do something, bro. Like we were about to leave and everything.
What's the move?
And we were like 5 days from leaving. We were like, bro, we still got 5 days. Like we're leaving tomorrow. So let me check just in case. And I got a whole extra like 3 weeks. Yeah, like a whole extra 3 weeks. So that was great.
I will say it was a bit of a it was kind of bittersweet. Like the break, because I knew what was gonna happen was I was gonna get too comfortable with it. Mm-hmm. Like even now I still feel like we're in a break. We're just now like have classes.
Yeah,
and it's weird because like whenever it was specifically the 15th of January. I remember I was like I had told myself in the beginning of the break I was like I need to not get comfortable because if I get comfortable I'm gonna go into this new semester and be like lazy as hell and be like not like. It won't feel right. And then, granted, 17th happened. I was like, I don't want to get up. I was like, I want to go back to bed. I was like, no.
I'll tell you what. I made sure to like get all the sleeping in. Like,
during the summer. Doing some catch up.
Yes, because you won't really get it when you're actually here. So you're like, all right, it's kind of like using up all like your hours. Yeah, like using up your hours like at once, just binging it and then just going. But other than that, we got a little bit of news. Fun news that we thought was funny. Apparently, they're trying to make a Degrassi sequel in 2023.
Really?
Why? No, Drake?
Drake?
Well, I never watched it. Did you watch Degrassi back in the day?
I didn't
think so. I didn't watch any of those Nick shows besides Man,
Not
come on,
re-
man.
I mean,
I'm a Carly kid, bro.
Wasn't Degrassi like a drama?
Yeah.
Is it a drama?
I think it was. Yeah, it was a little serious. I
Hold
remember
up.
Drake got shot in there.
Let's see,
In a wheelchair.
It is a Canadian teen drama television series from 1979 by Kit Hood and Linda Schuler in 1979.
It's probably a book or something. It was in like in the mid 2000s, like 08,
Yeah.
07.
That's
Like the
weird.
Zoe 101 era, that type of stuff.
I remember seeing something about, like, I think I remember at one point, like when I was younger, I saw Degrassi,
Yeah.
but I didn't actually watch it.
I didn't watch any of those shows.
Like, the shows I watch, like, because, I mean, that's the only real time period that you and I would have watched it, would be, like, in our younger years. 'Cause, like, the only shows I was really watching in my younger years were, like...
Yeah, I'm like, the Degrassi wasn't even, like, popping back then for real.
That was like, after 10 p.m. on Cartoon Network.
Yeah, I think
type
people
beat.
know it because of, like
Drake.
Drake. Yeah, like,
Yeah,
people
but
that's
that's it.
know it because of Drake,
Because,
bro.
like, when I looked it up just now,
Mhm.
it showed 3 characters, and that was it. Well, actually, no, it shows more, but, like, they're, like, the less-known characters. Like, the first one being Jimmy Brooks is Drake. Whoever Ryan Cooley is in Monroe Chambers. And then you keep scrolling, and it just gets into smaller actors.
For sure.
I don't know, like... Honestly, though, because I do remember I saw something about Degrassi, and it looked kind of interesting. But I don't even know if I would want to watch it now.
Nah.
Because it's like, it feels like
I wouldn't be watching.
It feels like one of those shows that you watch and it's like, oh, okay. Anyway,
I mean,
you
bro,
go watch a
it's
different show.
Degrassi. Yeah, when you think of Degrassi, you're not thinking of, like, anything that
Yeah, because that's
groundbreaking.
When I hear Degrassi, I think about those like ABC, NBC, and like I almost said PBS shows where it's like it's like a one word show where it's like oh, this is a crime show where we dive into murders that happen.
Yeah,
like
they're not committing to like one thing.
Yeah, but like the murders happen when the guy has his pants off, and that's the only thing. We're the sex detectives. Tune in today on, I don't know, but you get my point.
Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say.
No, yeah.
We weren't trying to speed run this a little bit, about 10 minutes till our guest gets here.
Yeah.
Google Stadia, you said was shutting down?
Oh yeah, Google Stadia shut down officially.
Yeah.
And dude, Stadia.
What a failure.
It sucked. It was horrible. Like,
Yeah.
no, if for some reason some Google representative was watching, like, look, Google Stadia, y'all had so much, but y'all had a clean slate, a blank check.
Video blocked from every country.
Like,
After this.
the thing was, like, when that came out, what it said, you needed no device.
Yeah.
You could just do it on any TV, any monitor.
Too
any
good to be
phone.
true.
Like, I could play, like, if we were talking about how it was back then, I could currently, right now, if I had a controller, play Google Stadia on my phone and get a smooth 1080p 60 frames.
Yeah.
And with the day it came out, people were experiencing controller lag and all these other factors of it that just didn't work out. And granted, later on, and the other thing was, in order to play it, you know what the Chromecast is?
No.
So
I mean, yeah, I do.
Yeah, you had to have a Chromecast to play it, which took the entire no device needed thing out of sub.
Yeah.
And essentially what happened is they were just like, I'm trying to remember. Do you know what the Ouya is?
Yeah.
The Ouya, it was like an Ouya situation where they underdelivered.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of.
Yeah, they underdelivered and they were just
They promised more than what was actually there, and then
they were just like, oh, okay. They were just kind of like, oh, okay, all right. So we're just gonna shut this down. And like I said, it had so much potential. Because think about it this way: what if like say you're at a friend's house, right? And you're like, oh, like they're showing you a game. It's like, oh, I have that game. Let me play with it on my phone with Google Stadia. Like the potential is there. That solves that problem. Because I know, like, you've probably been over at a friend's house, and they've showed you, like they have, like, their home console or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're playing a game on it. And you're like, oh, that's dope as shit. I want to play it.
Yeah.
But I don't have it here. Oh, wait, I can use my phone and stream it. And then that eliminates that problem immediately.
That's what I'm saying with the too good to be true thing. When you market stuff to, like, the moon and, like, everything promised, it's like...
It's just like...
It's unfeasible, like, stuff, like, just objectively stuff, you know, that, like, all right, here, you can play this game while floating 5 feet in the air, while also being able to get fed grapes at the same time, like that. You can't do all that yet.
Yeah, in Greek architecture, with, like, the clouds around you.
Yeah. It's not going to happen.
It was just, the verdict is, it was just a big, it had a lot of potential, and they underdelivered so heavily that no one is surprised that it's disappointing. Because... there was another thing, I forgot to say this. when they first launched it, they said that you would be able to stream 1080p 60 frames like base. It was a membership type beat. And if you paid for a higher membership, you would get 4K, like 120 frames. Like basically, it would be like running it on a new end machine. Yeah. Granted, they had those specs, but it was the connection from there to your home device that fucked it up. Excuse my language, but because they had all they needed. Yeah. But what happened was it was streaming there, and then the stream that got sent to your device was horrible. Like it would jump in resolution. It would be controller lag. Like you'd move your joystick and then pause. You'd move you hit a button, and then 5 seconds later the input would go through. You
usually streaming games isn't usually as smooth as marketed. Same thing with PlayStation. It's just Xbox just isn't. Yeah. But in other news, I have a funny story about Andrew Garfield regarding his Spider-Man stuff. It was said in the hilarious update. It reaffirms the extent to which he lied the whole time about being a Spider-Man in No Way Home. He revealed that Emma Stone, who was in the making Spider-Man, like one of his best friends.
That was his MJ, right?
He said that she kept texting him about his supposed appearance, and he just kept on lying to her. And then at another point, it was almost over because he moved to Atlanta to film No Way Home. Yeah. And a DoorDash employee caught him in the act while he was getting settled. He had scripts in there. Yeah, he was because he noticed it was Andrew Garfield. What are you doing in Atlanta, Andrew?
And you can't as a celebrity you can't just be like, oh yeah, I'm just here. Nah. Because people said wait a minute, why are you here?
But I want to talk about that. Just talk about how much of a liar Andrew Garfield was, because he fooled me, bro.
Really?
I was watching. He was doing he was pretty much going on a media tour for the movie, and we're like, he doesn't really have anything coming out. Why is he going on a media tour around the same time the Spider-Man movie's coming out?
Yeah. And he was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Then every interview was like, you would believe him because he was getting mad about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
He would be like, you ask him about it, he was like, guys, I'm not playing Spider-Man. That role is past me now. I love it, but please stop asking me about it.
I rember hearing that. Guys.
Because people would ask me about it all the time.
All the media. He was a gaslight girl boss queen. Andrew said, y'all pissing me off. I'm not doing no Spider-Man. And then he walked into the Spider-Man set 2 days later. He's like,
yeah,
I don't know what to say.
Well, let's move on a little bit and talk about what to leave in 2022.
What to leave in 2020? Well,
yeah.
Let's read off a little bit on that list that we made. What would you go ahead and say for the first thing?
My first thing is NFTs.
Oh, 100%.
Dumb.
Leave them bitches in the past.
Yeah, leave that in the past. You're not going to flex on me with a picture of a animal.
Yeah.
Pete Davidson talk.
We get it. Dude's got maxed out charisma.
Yeah.
Dude probably has an 8.
He said he was rumored to date Lana Del Rey too.
So apparently recently there are rumors that he is now messing with Lana Del Rey.
Wow.
And there's another, funny enough, before we filmed this episode, when I looked up Pete Davidson, it was said that he was fucking with, excuse my language again, he was messing with another girl.
Yeah.
Here, let me find. It said, let's see. It said Pete Davidson, it said one of them was Pete Davidson and Emily Ratajkowski are over already. And then it said 4 days ago, Pete Davidson and Chase Suey Wonders go for a stroll. Now I think it's Chase Suey?
Yeah.
Chase Suey Wonders is a American actress. She's the one that played, where is it? She played, what has she been in? She was in, I don't know any of these movies.
I've never heard of her. Not gonna lie.
Here, hold up. Wow, I don't know any of these movies. I'm not even going to try to coin any of these terms.
Who are you?
She's an American actress. An American actress, and I guess Pete Davidson has her on his radar.
Yeah.
But we get it.
He's got it.
Pete Davidson is a maxed out NPC with zero dexterity, 100% charisma.
Good for him. I don't need to hear about it, man.
I was like, oh, okay. He's messing with Lana Del Rey. Okay.
Yeah.
If the dude wants to be like that, he can be like that. We don't care.
I also put the word Riz.
Riz.
Funny thing is, bro, I knew exactly where that word originated because the people the streamers I would watch made that word up and they would just say it as an inside joke within their community.
And then
it got to TikTok and
and it was
from there it's gone.
It in some I should say some. Like I have like John.
Yeah.
He's the Rizzler.
Yeah,
like that's kind of funny because it's like it's the Rizzler.
It's kind of it was really funny.
But it's
even back then.
Yeah, it's just like I feel like now that like that whole trend of like oh we have Riz and then it's like please like
stop.
Like I get like it's funny, but I feel like something like that needs to be left in 2022.
Yeah.
And it can only really be brought out in a nostalgic kind of thing because it's like it's kind of funny because it's like the Riz of like it's just the Riz of the situation.
The Wizard of Oz. I do like the nicknames.
The Rizzly Bear. I love that.
The nicknames are a good part of it. That's
a good. I didn't even think of the Wizard of Oz. Damn.
Yeah.
There's still so much potential there, and I feel like people will still come up with it.
There's a lot of them I can't even just say. Yeah. Well, you put other stuff. You put
I put Be Real on there.
Yeah.
I feel like Be Real just needs to go away.
I've heard about that app.
The thing with it was when it came out, it was like everyone was like, "Holy, this is genius! This is like I can just post. I have to post in this window what I'm doing." So it's like Be Real. What are you doing? And now it's just kind of like, oh, okay, you're sitting at home.
I'm like take a picture of me sitting in on it.
And like I won't lie, I downloaded it. And it was a cool concept. It's a cool concept.
I think it'd be a cool concept for like self betterment of in like a psychological way. Like it could psychologically 100%. Like just help you.
Because it's like the concept of it is basic, but it's kind of because it kinders to our minds of like, oh, what are we doing right now? Let's share it with everyone. And then after like a month, it just became, oh, okay, he's just sitting, okay. It just became glorified Instagram.
Yeah.
It just became like, oh, what is everyone, oh, okay. Because people would make it more about, like, taking that picture, like, making a artificial moment look, like, regular. Like, there are pictures of, I remember there was a trend where, like, people would make their B-reels look like dope as hell. Like they'd make it like they'd go all in for the picture. And
like everything I'm doing is always like something extravagant and like fun and like
and that forced that narrative of like, oh, my life is amazing. When in reality you're just putting this false narrative of like, oh, I'm at the store, I got all this cereal in my shopping cart, and then you put it all back. It's like, okay.
You're like creating this false world for social media. Damn, wow. It becomes what it's not trying to be.
Exactly, it's becoming what it's trying its hardest not to be.
Yeah, because you don't want it to be where you're fronting for social media, just like people to think you're doing something cool.
But then
it's made for you literally post like what you're genuinely like doing.
And it's like it takes that of be real. It's like, oh, you're not being real anymore. It's just dumb. And like I like I said, I will admit I had fun with it in the beginning, but after that it just became a glorified poor man's Instagram. Where people would just post some like, oh yeah, look at me, I'm in my room with all the lights on and LEDs. It looks like I'm at a really cool photography studio, and then they turn everything off and be like, oh, okay, anyway.
Inception, for real.
It's just like
I didn't think about that. That's
it's
crazy.
just it's such a mid app right now. But the other thing was hitting the gritty,
dude, hitting the gritty, bro. So, bro, I don't think you watch football, right? Like, you don't really watch sports like that, right?
I dabble in a little bit.
Okay, well, if you watch playoffs, there's this Dolphin player. His name is Mike Gesicki. Like,
I think I know exactly what you're
really,
about.
everyone in the NFL agrees when they get a touchdown now. Yeah. But like this one dude named Mike Gesicki, he is so funny when he does it, bro, because he does it so bad. People call it. They said he's doing the skedaddle.
The skedaddle.
He's not doing the gritty. He's doing the skedaddle, bro. Dude, I'm not gonna try to do it.
I don't like. It's
I probably had to show it. Like, he goes to the side. He's like goes to the. It's so bad, bro. It's so.
It's got
funny.
Like the swing music and like. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, I won't lie. It's been kind of funny, like hitting saying like, oh, he's hitting the gritty. Yeah. But let's just leave it in 2022, because if we're being honest, no one took that move seriously. And anyone who saw that move, they were like, oh, like you could have done it. Why'd you hit the gritty? Dude, what do you hit the fucking gritty?
I will say that it's cool. Like when. I don't know. It's a good like emote move. Like
it's a kid, bro. You got the emote wheel.
Yeah, bro. It's like I don't know. It's what's that kind of comedy where it's like it literally doesn't make sense, but you're like you're just doing it. Like someone just says something random and you start greeting it.
Basically every Instagram meme.
Yeah,
every kind of be dank meme. Well,
or something.
I haven't coined that term.
I don't know. Yeah, like that word.
I would just say random TikTok memes.
Yeah.
Like the ones where it's like the top white caption and it's just some random shit.
Those
It's
are
like a random
called, I
song.
don't know, they may be called
Shit
unusual
posts.
memes. Like, yeah, shit like
posts,
that. Yeah, exactly,
pretty
shit like
much.
that.
That's just the new format now for regular memes, just a shit post. Because you could put. That's another thing, is I feel like memes with meaning need to start. They're memes without meaning need to stop. Because like they're funny.
Wait, they need to stop. I love them.
Or no, they need. Like,
tell me why.
Okay, here's my thing.
I see what you mean.
But at the same time, it's a love-hate relationship. Because I feel like those memes like that, like they're funny.
Yeah.
I wish there were some with
they don't take that the thought.
Yeah,
in the
like
first
a little
place.
bit more thought. Because like I remember I won't lie.
It's like grasping at
Yeah.
What's the term when something's easy to like do? It doesn't take. It's
like
not a lot of risk to it.
Yeah, it's like watching paint. No, it's not like watching. That's like for longer.
It's like grasping for straws or something. I was like, I don't know.
I think
you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But leave that in 2022. We don't need that here.
Leave that in 2022.
And then I guess you said the other two things, or not? We both kind of put it. Elon Musk and Kanye.
Oh yeah, them.
Elon,
take them at the news too, bro.
Elon, I haven't heard about him in the news. I think he already got taken out. He got taken out. He got assassinated.
He did something happen with Twitter, like last week. He like almost had everybody panicking or something because their passwords weren't. They got logged out or something.
I don't know about that. The one thing I do know that happened with Elon is that he was like, "Oh, should I step down as CEO of Twitter?" And it's just like, yes, we get it. Elon is rich.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
like Elon is rich. He has a lot of money. He bought Twitter, and now you can pay for blue check marks. Like, okay, he owns Tesla. We get it.
Right.
It's okay. He's a lizard person. He wears a fake skin suit, and he's got a little, like, he eats bugs whenever he's on his lunch break.
Yeah.
And with Kanye, the main thing with me with Kanye is, like, I just, like all his, like, publicity stunts where he's, like, yeah, like, what was it that he did a while ago? Like, the whole Nazi, oh, yeah, when he said, like, Hitler wasn't a bad person.
Yeah, like
I know you like Kanye, and I'm not saying that to be
not much anymore.
How do you feel about that, Mr. DeMonte Jameson? How do you feel about Kanye talking about Hitler? Huh? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? Exactly. But I just
sorry.
I think was that a phone call from our guest?
Nah, that was an alarm, but he should be here.
He should be here
in a few minutes.
A few minutes. I will say, when we get him in, I will be in that chair. So I'm gonna it's gonna jump cut, and I'm gonna go. And just pop him out of the chair.
We gotta say his name 3 times. That's how he appears.
Let me go ahead and get in the other chair then, and get situated. All right. What's his name? Don, or not Don?
No,
Jay.
we say Jay.
Ready?
J. So we back. What I guess now. Swayze is here.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
Yes, sir. Of course, bro. Friend of the pod, friend of mine in general for a long time. Wanted to get you on here, bro. So tell the people a little bit about yourself. Who is Swayze? Well, who are you?
Well, Don Swayze can be anything. Like, I got a couple of businesses. School. I make music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, anything you want it to be. I mean, I'm a hustler.
Yeah, he's like making money.
Talk about them businesses that you have. What kind of business you got going on?
We'll
get to that later.
We don't get to that. Let's talk about, first of all, let's talk about your major. Like, why are you here? What are you in college for?
So I major business. Organizational leadership. And I just got to take it a step up because, like, everybody get business majors because they use it for, like, I want to say, like, jobs and shit. Like,
yeah.
But for me, it's there, like, I'm really there for networking opportunities for real. Like,
oh, okay. So building like relationships with like important people.
Yeah, connections is crazy. And it's like that's really what people don't value enough.
Networking.
Like, you're using it for that knowledge more than the actual seeing it on a resume.
Cause me, I'm not a working type of guy.
And that's what I want to do. That's what like after I said I graduate, I wanted to like move up there to Fayetteville or something, so I could like network. And there's like more opportunities in like other places than like here and stuff.
It's crazy, bro.
It's like a lot of opportunities there for a lot of stuff.
Hell,
a lot of people come throughout there. So like,
yeah.
Think about it. Like, I mean, Walmart started up there. You got JP Morgan, you got Tyson's. There's a lot of big brands up there. There's a lot of big businesses. Everything established. NWH is upcoming.
Nice. Yeah. How's it on? So you go to U of A. Are you on campus a lot? How is it over there?
I moved off campus like. I want to say a little bit in my freshman year. I couldn't fuck with the dorms for real.
Bro, oh my god, bro. I was there.
The dorms really like weirdly tiny.
Yes, bro.
Shit, it's like, God, bro, damn. Man.
So Braden's been on here a few times. Whenever I visit with him, bro, it was like a sitcom every time, bro. It didn't feel real because it would just be turn right, drunk white kid doing some weird shit. Yeah,
it's crazy.
Look to my left, a group of like drunk white kids just like breaking the ceiling or some shit, like pulling. I heard they would pull y'all's fire alarms all the time.
Bro, let me tell you.
Even when I went there, they would.
You want to hear a story, bro? Hey, this is a crazy story. Hey, nigga, they pull our shit at like, I want to say like 3 o'clock in the morning, bro.
Yes.
I got my girl with me, bro. Shit, I'm sleeping, nigga. We sleep.
I think I remember that.
Fam, we go outside, bro. It's a drunk ass, bro. This nigga bumped into me, a pregnant ass. Or shit.
I told you, bro.
Fam, this nigga got his ass done so bad, nigga. Oh my gosh, bro. It was crazy, nigga. Hey, look. Like, look, nigga. We had a brawl, nigga. Like, this nigga was fucked up, for real. Like, JT, you know JT.
Yeah.
JT jumped out there trying to pull this nigga off of me and shit. This nigga was grabbing my waist up. But I ain't gonna get into that. Hey,
I mean,
it was crazy though. Look,
because I mean, bro, whenever I'm there, it's just like a lot of people are not like aware over there of like just like, normal like just decency.
Like real shit, like they don't know. It's like they don't know. Film is like crazy. Like so, somebody at that moment had to teach him respect.
Yes,
it was me shit. And then this nigga looking around everybody for validation. Shit, ain't nobody paying his ass no attention.
Yeah, because you being an idiot.
Yourself look like a goofy.
Like it just doesn't feel like they're all there. Like half of them is missing, kind of beat.
Yeah, bro. It's like, bro, I don't know. They so odd.
I wouldn't expect that out of Fayetteville though. Honestly, I wouldn't expect like that was that where it was in U of A.
It's just like, bro. Yeah, it's like Fayetteville and like U of A is like. It's a different vibe, like you feel like,
That's what like I didn't want to like go there because I knew if I went to a college I would want to be like in there all the time, like actually in there like I am here. If I knew if I went there would be like so many, it would be just too much like bullshit of like kids just being dumb.
Yeah.
So like I put it like this: I'd rather would have dealt with 5,000 drunk white people than like 10,000, 20,000 drunk white people over there.
That's fact.
I felt the ratio a little better.
So the ratio, you did the math.
Yeah, I did the math a little bit. I felt like the ratio a little better. But let's move on to that. So you got to college, but speaking of that, let's talk about you like moving away from home. I talked about this a little bit in my solo episode, kind of like how it was like you basically on your own now.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to like you're doing your own thing. You're trying to really find yourself. So like, what's that like for you in like moving away when you did?
Respect some shit like right after we graduated for real. I want to say a week later, I had went to Cali. Yeah, I stayed out there for like until I went to school for real.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
and like shit at that moment, cause like shit, I was really like, I seen myself as an adult like at a really young age. Like it's just fact like I went on with the majority of kids was on, so I could consider myself a kid. But shit, and plus like I was doing shit that like, you know, you wouldn't see a lot of people do.
Mm-hmm.
So like shit, just me going to Cali like on my own. I was on my own then. Like I had my mama with me and shit.
So
they kind of prepared me for school.
So that leads me to my next question because I talked about this in my episode too. When was like the moment? Because there's always a moment. No matter what somebody say, there's always a moment. What was the moment where you like decided to like make your own destiny and like boss up yourself? Like when was that one? Like I talked about for me it being because you know like back in not like in high school as much or like way before then with like middle school type shit. I'd hang out with like the white kids a lot. So I went to one of their birthday parties. And I saw like their house and shit, like all the stuff they had, and I was like, damn, I like that. Yeah, I want that. So from that point on, I like it changed the whole trajectory of my life, and like here I am. So like, what was that like kind of moment for you?
When I was about like 15, 16, I got fired from Sunny. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And shit, like even though that was just a little job, like they fired me for some bullshit because I had my hat turned to the side type shit. Like you know, so it's kind of like some, I'm like for sure. So shit, after that, I was just like, damn. Like I would never work again, like ever, like
fuck this working shit if you gonna be this wishy washy.
Yeah, I started grinding for real. Like I started like studying money for real. Like I was diving deep into business. Like I was listening to billionaires talk all day. Like niggas watching TV. Like I'm watching these billionaire podcasts. Like I'm listening to these niggas because they, at the end of the day, bro, these millionaires and shit. You can listen to them talk, but they gonna bullshit you. You feel me? Just being 100, like they gonna bullshit you, bro. Cause like they benefiting of you. Like
they already got it. Like, they know that
you basically get entertained by these niggas. Like, but billionaires, they ain't got nothing to lose by just telling you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cause they know they got it and they don't got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, it's just about what you take in. Like shit, I soak that shit up for real. Yeah, it's crazy.
So let's go on to our next segment. Actually, before we do our special segment, let's talk about your family. You had a son over the past year. How was that like for you, man? Because I know that can be like a big moment in somebody's lives. It can really just change the way they like think about everything. Not saying that's the way it has to be, but like generally, how has that been for you?
That's funny. So I mean, like I said, I had to. I had to become adult way earlier. So like, it was already in my mentality that if I had a child, I would be prepared for it.
Oh, sorry. I mean, you had matured at an early age. Like
like definitely
that kind of mindset.
Like definitely, like so. Off rip, when I figured out, it was pregnant, I really didn't have no reaction. You feel me? Like it was just like, this is how we gotta move forward.
Right.
And like when he came, it was actually a blessing. Cause like, it's just the excitement, bro. Like, and being there, like you feel different. Like it make you take a step up.
That's that's what I heard. It's usually that moment where like people's life changes, or it really just puts everything in a perspective. Like damn, I really I did this. Now I have a legacy to make, and I have to make that legacy now.
It's a blessing, bro. It's like you see yourself on another human being. It's really wild though, because like I just look at him sometimes and I'm just like, damn, but like that is me for real. Like nigga, that's me. Like that shit's wild, bro.
That's how it be for me. That's how it be for me. But now, Jay, Sway, we have a very special segment for you. We like to do it every guest on here. You gonna have a little choice here.
Wait for it.
So wait a minute.
Swayze. Our next segment here is a celebrity death battle. You will get two choices, and you will choose who wins in a fight to the death. No rules. Gladiator style. Who wins? First round. Jamie Foxx versus Michael B. Jordan. Oh, damn, that was fast. Why?
That was fast. Why? What's up?
You gotta tell us why.
You gotta see this nigga in Creed. No, real talk. Hey, look though. This nigga, some of his scenes.
But Jamie Foxx just be doing shit though. Like Jamie Foxx is good at like everything. I feel
he just exists. Jamie Foxx does whatever.
Like
I kind of agree with you with Michael though, cause like
he is younger though.
He is
like fighting to the death.
Yeah, like
is gonna grill his ass.
Like I don't know, Jamie Foxx. I don't know. I feel like Jamie Foxx pull out some bullshit, bro. He be doing anything. He pull out a fucking harmonica or some shit. Something. So you got Michael B.
I got Michael B. Jordan.
Winners Michael B. by way of impalement. Next round. Usher versus Trey Songz. Who wins?
Oh shit. That's a weird one.
It's a weird one.
I thought that was August Alsina. Now so like he get his ass whooped. What's that nigga Usher though?
Usher. I'm probably taking Usher too.
Trey Songz.
I don't got a lot of faith in Trey Songz at all. Do you know what Trey Songz is?
I kind of know Trey Songz.
Yeah, you know a little bit. Alright, so you got Usher. I probably got Usher too. I agree. I had to say that.
Okay.
Next got a special one though. Round 3. Beyonce versus Rihanna. Who wins? Choose wisely.
That's dangerous. Look.
That is dangerous. Choose wisely.
My girl gonna whoop my ass.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, but look though.
Me personally, I'm taking Beyonce.
I gotta take Beyonce.
She big. She got the build. But I know she ain't on bullshit.
It ain't shit against Rihanna though, cause look, I bet Rihanna that dog. She got that dog in her. But Beyonce is, wife to Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Jay-Z, bro.
and then her sister beat Jay-Z ass in that elevator. So like, it's like, well, what can Beyonce do?
Isn't Beyonce like 6'3" also? Isn't she like? Really
but she like kind of tall. No, she like
6'3".
No, she probably like 5'9". She probably like 5'9", 5'8".
Oh my god. I thought Rihanna she was really tall. I know Rihanna was short.
I mean, she tall for a woman. When you see like tall women, they just look really tall.
Oh yeah, she's 5'7". I thought she was 6'3".
Yeah. So you got Beyonce.
I got Beyonce. I'm taking Beyonce.
Okay. Final round. Chris Tucker versus Eddie Murphy. Who wins?
This is probably the hardest one of them all. But look, I gotta go with my boy Chris Tucker though.
Chris Tucker?
I gotta go with Chris Tucker, bro.
I don't know though.
I don't know about it.
Look though,
I can see that.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay, yeah, you got to.
I'm gonna tell you why. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, that nigga Eddie Murphy is soft. Like, you know what I'm saying? Give me him like in the 90s.
Eddie Murphy was like a pretty boy though.
Yeah, I would take Eddie Murphy, bro. But like that nigga Chris Tucker, y'all didn't see that nigga in Rush Hour?
Yeah, bro.
Rush Hour Friday, bro. This nigga was fuck. I fuck with
Chris Tucker. Yeah,
I gotta take.
Who you got here?
Chris Tucker, because when he brought it up, because I feel like he has a soft side. He isn't like,
Yeah.
if he were being funny, he'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know what to do.
I don't know.
I
I just be thinking that nigga on Rush Hour. Bye. So you got Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker wins by way of strangulation. That ends that segment. Very good job. Very good job. So,
Good pick.
Some hard choices. There's some hard choices there, but you know you gotta make hard choices at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So let's talk about it's your brand, man. You got a clothing business. How did that start, and how is it going?
All right, so in the beginning, I was kind of into the trucking business before I started my clothing business,
Mm-hmm.
right? But I needed like a face, like basically like a brand. I needed
So a brand to put the name
brand.
to.
Like yeah. South Mafia is really that South Mafia clothing in general is really that stepping stool. I want to say, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just everything that I'm based off of. Like we from the South,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm my family and my friends and shit is structured like the Mafia for real. Like and it's just like everybody I look up to is really in the Mafia. You got Vito
Nice.
Corleone. Like let me see, you see this shirt? It's Vito Corleone from The Godfather.
Yeah. How did you like develop the design? Did you like get some people to work with you on it?
Yeah, so I got a graphic designer. Shout out to him. He did some good work, bro.
Yeah, man, it's pretty
some real good work,
pretty
but-
good. Don't you? You having like different colors and stuff, or is it,
Yeah. So it's I dropped by like months. You feel me? So
Mhm.
like this month was really hoodies.
Yeah.
You know, I had black hoodies. The last few months was really just me setting up that name. That's why I dropped the original. Where's the shirt at?
I think you put it over
Yeah, the shirt I got
the
you.
shirt over there.
Yeah, the shirt I got you. That's and the packaging nice. You know.
That's some nice.
Yeah, packaging
I like
is
that.
nice,
I like
bro.
that packaging.
It
Yes,
goes with it too. We got the same letter font and everything.
Yeah, facts. But yeah, that I dropped all the originals and then I dropped 2 Vito Corleone. See, next month it's a gym. Next month it's another gangster coming. That's gonna be on the front of the shirt.
Really?
Yeah. But it's like my best friend Eric.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. He this the gangster he fuck with. See, I fuck with Vito. You know what I'm saying? He got a gangster he fuck with. And that's gonna be the Valentine's Day drop.
Nice.
Shit.
Nice.
It's gonna be hard. But like as far as colors, like I say, colors will probably come. This is a gym. Colors will probably come like March or mid-February along with
Okay.
the Valentine's Day drop.
Yeah.
They'll have a couple of colors dropping and shit.
Are you
That'll be crazy.
do you think that time in LA kind of help you out with that, with like this culture? Because I feel like that's kind of like that culture there where like a lot of independent stuff is always going on. You kind of get the style, like I don't know how to put it in words. So like you kind of get that feeling of like the style they have over there. So it kind of takes some from it,
Yeah, it's like
and then you implement it yourself in your own way.
it's like in downtown LA, anywhere you walk on a busy street where you're gonna see pop-up shops of everybody with different clothing. Like, yeah, you know all these people got the same mentality as you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because like not everybody wants to start a clothing brand. Not everybody gonna execute.
Right.
Like if you do, you know you got a gym. Like that shit, you gotta value that shit. Cause like I'll say this, Cali is the place for it.
Mm-hmm.
You can set up a pop-up shop anywhere. And it's like you could be on the busiest roads, walking past like millionaires walking by you. If they like your shit, they're gonna shop your shit. They're gonna shout you out. Like it's the best place.
Because there are like specific places for that, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
even in like, because I heard there's like areas like strips where you can just walk
like,
down and like there's just
I know
shit like that.
Melrose, the street.
Yeah,
Melrose.
Melrose
Yeah,
Street.
Melrose Supreme and all that good shit.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that street jumps with all clothing brands posted.
I want to go in there to like go to like the shoe stores and stuff. 'Cause that's what I like.
Yeah.
Even though I can't afford it, but like
Just
I
like
like
you still
going,
look
like
at
going
them.
yeah, because bro they're always like so in depth. Like they be having like different areas. It's not like just going to the mall and going to a shoe store. Going
It's
to
not
like a
not like walking into a
independent shoe
Champs.
store is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's right.
I will say with your business, do you feel like you have any competition specifically, and do you feel like you can overcome that competition
Myself.
yourself?
I'm the only one I'm competing with.
Yeah.
I feel like all that other like competition just in the way for real. The only person you should be competing with is yourself day by day.
That's a really good way of looking at it.
Were there like any obstacles, kind of like trying to set like this kind of stuff up and like getting to this point?
Yeah, it was hella, bro. My life crazy. But I know for facts that like can't really shit stop me for real. Like,
Yeah.
like I'm gonna tell you, like I want to say, like over Thanksgiving break, I had a bad car accident.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? I was
Remember that?
and the crazy thing about it was like this is crazy. This shit will blow your mind. I was on the way to convert to Islam.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like on my way, and that's the first thing I was gonna do when I got to my destination. And
right.
I had a wreck.
Yeah,
that shit was sketchy. So
yeah,
the biggest
sketchy,
obstacle that has been in my life, so to say, was my religion. Like, you feel me? Like, but I've dedicated my life to Islam and the last Prophet Muhammad, may peace be upon him, and it was just my best decision. I feel like everybody can. I feel like religions are just everybody else different ways to God.
And I'll tell you what, I think a lot of that comes from. I talked about in the solo episode, when you move away from home. And you get like to experience like different stuff, and you experience different cultures, and like just basically you know how the world works.
For real.
You start to like open yourself to like different things.
Yes,
because I've gotten into stuff like that. Like I've gotten into like philosophy and stoicism, shit like that, and just being away from like all the stuff you're familiar with. It's like sometimes the best thing that could possibly happen to you. In terms of like you spending what you like to do.
It's like opening a new door that you never even seen.
Facts, for real. Because I mean, like everything you like, can't nobody really say like everything that people do, everything that people know is just stuff that's being taught to them. Like, it's just stuff that's being passed down the line for real. And like a lot of stuff, I really feel like it's just like, you know what I'm saying, like been corrupted for real.
Okay, well here's the question. You don't have to get into specifics. I mean, it's generally. What's like some of the What are some of the things you see in terms of like people that we went to, not that we went to school with, or people we knew back in the day around our like same age range, and how you kind of said it earlier, how they kind of didn't, you had to grow up. Some people feel like they didn't, and they're kind of stuck in that cycle of like being there, they're not like taking it for themselves. Did you kind of see that, and that kind of also like
definitely like
influence you to like do it yourself?
It was a lot of people that I surrounded myself in high school with that, I can't surround myself with anymore.
Right.
And it's like, it ain't no hatred or nothing. It's just like, we on two different pages.
Right.
And it's like that. Like,
that's how it happens. It happened to me too. Like,
yeah, that's another obstacle. Like, that's just another obstacle, bro. But like, I can't let it stop me. Like, I can't let you slow me down at all.
You're not gonna wait for them to change.
Yeah, this shit bigger than you. Like, this shit is way bigger than you. This shit bigger than me. Like,
I agree.
I can't wait on you. I can't waste time.
Was your what's the main thing you remember about high school? Is there like one thing in specific that you remember in general? To me, it's always walking into the bathroom and seeing like the mirrors off the wall.
Oh, that shit's funny as hell. No,
that never happened?
Yeah. No, someone took a stall door though in my high school. Just ripped the whole stall door.
I mean, that happened too. It wasn't ripped off. It was like leaning.
Crazy. Oh, my bad.
Oh no, I thought you said like they ripped the entire thing off, or was it just hanging?
The stall, it was hanging like one part off and like the bottom part.
Oh, I thought it was the window. So I was like, what?
No, the mirror, like that mirror. Imagine just off the wall, like niggas just taking the mirrors off the walls.
Damn. What were you saying though?
Oh no, I was just saying like the main thing really was I just be thinking, I'm like, high school and shit, people are so young. Like, nigga, I was nigga, you 13.
You really don't know what you're doing.
You like 15, 16, and 17, nigga. I'm like, niggas was vaping and shit, and shit, and fucking in the bathroom. So I'm like, damn, nigga, y'all are children.
Bro, I'll look back at pictures. Bro, I'll look back at pictures of us from even when we were like 15. And I'll be like, it puts in respect to how young you is back then, bro.
You don't understand.
Like no facial hair, no type of self confidence, no type of self awareness, and like that stuff you just doing.
And plus, at that moment in that picture, that was the oldest you were at that instance. So you already thought that you were grown or something like that. And then even now, like 3 years later, it's like, damn.
Yeah. I mean, that's why y'all can't see it, but I always keep two portraits by me to like show my progression. Like I have one over there that's like me in the 11th grade, and I have one I made just a few weeks ago of me now. That's kind of like what's the word?
Evolution.
Contextual. Yeah, it's like evolution, but it's like imagery like that means
like showing the path that you've gone so far.
Yeah, I don't know. But let's go on to our next segment. It's one of my favorite ones here. We want to talk about our favorite milkmen. We'll talk about our favorite white people you have. And you kind of already have it going because you talked about Michael Corleone and Marlon Brando, whatever. So like when I say favorite white people, I mean like your favorite like famous people that are like white and them being white is like a part of. It's not like a part of their personality, but it's like a recognizable feature of them. Like I got like people like Jack Black on there, like Jim Carrey, like Al Pacino, people like who was it we
I
said?
think you said what? Did you already say?
I think I said John Cena too.
I think you said John Cena or
but
Will
like
Ferrell.
just like cool white celebrities you like or like
and they don't have
that
to
are
be
funny
in,
to you.
They don't have to be in any order. It can just be like in a particular list.
Yeah, I'm not being in order.
Yeah.
Shit, main Caucasian that I fuck with, bro. I got a
From the caucus.
I got a mentor. You know, he actually a celebrity, bro. Like,
Oh,
Really?
real talk. Shout him out. His name Hunter Woodhall.
Huh?
His name Hunter Woodhall.
Oh, I mean,
Hunter Woodhall, man. He ran track. He was in the Olympics, and he basically like put this shit in my face, like real estate, and like he got his own clothing brand and shit. So like he put this shit in my face. That shit inspired me.
nice.
I have to give it to him. Like,
Nice.
I fuck with him. Like,
Yeah.
But before we go on, are there any other you could think of?
Like random actors, anyone, or like it could be literally anyone.
I fuck with Vladimir Putin.
Vladimir Putin.
Y'all don't be seeing the type of shit this nigga be doing. Like, even on Family Guy and everything, we're like, bro, that is my nigga. That nigga is
He's
crazy.
a whole celebrity.
Real talk. This nigga got cancer. He been passed away. Don't tell me what the fuck this nigga finna do to us. This nigga finna shoot a
That
rocket.
was not, bro. That was not the answer, bro. Oh my god, you could not have said a more unexpected answer. Oh my god.
Did you say underrated or underestimated?
Huh?
Did you say underrated answer?
No. I said I wasn't expecting an answer.
Oh, I thought you said that's an underrated answer.
No. I was like unexpected.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, bet. Yeah, that's a good one.
He's a dog, bro.
So, let's move on to one other topic before we go on to the closing ones. You have any favorite movies you like? Like I saw you like The Godfather.
The Godfather, that's my favorite movie of all time.
Yeah.
I gotta say The Godfather, bro. It's just like it teaches you so much. It's deep, bro. If you look up,
I still need to watch it too. That's I have like a bucket list of movies to watch,
Yeah,
and that's like
so.
on there because I watched Goodfellas not so long ago. Like I love mafia shit.
I love
mafia shit.
Goodfellas, bro.
Yeah.
I hate
Goodfellas
that
such a
Brody
good
at the time. Oh, I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah.
Hey, look though, but my favorite movie though is The Godfather, Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. I'm just gonna say The Godfather trilogy.
No.
You know, it's
I need to watch it. I need to watch it.
It got so many life lessons in it, bro. That you know, if you're not mature or you're not educated for it, you're not gonna catch them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
There's more to it. Than
it's
just like
way
a
more
naked
to it, bro. It's not just like a gangster movie. Like you gotta look at their family structure and the way what they saying to each other and like
Yeah.
it's crazy, bro. It's deep.
Do you have like a favorite series of trilogy, Aaron?
eye. Honestly, not really.
No.
Like,
Are you a Star Wars guy?
No, not really. I don't
No.
really like Star Wars. I like someone tried to show me it, and I just was really bored about it.
Bro, just so much shit.
I'll watch it, but I'm not
It's just
gonna,
too much.
like,
It's just
enjoy
too
it.
much stuff in there, bro. I can't get into that. But let's talk about something else. We're gonna rewind a little bit. We asked every guest this: what is the most embarrassing thing you can think of you did when you were like way younger, or like just like when you think of embarrassing moments, think of like a moment you could take back. You're like, damn, why the hell did I do that?
Like you
Or
would
what was I thinking?
you would go back and be like,
Because I know when you were younger, you definitely had a few.
Yeah,
I know you
shit.
did.
Oh shit! One time, nigga. Wait, was you there, nigga?
I probably was.
Shit. I had it was when I was running on the tennis court with Mr. McLeod, nigga. And I tried to jump over that bitch, and my foot got caught in that hole.
in that.
And nigga, my face like just like,
Oh my god!
smushed, nigga, bro. I was so hurt, nigga. Like, that was fucked up.
Was it just you and him?
It was just, nigga, I thought you were there, shit. Nah, shit, it was me and him.
Oh wait!
DeMonte was in the background.
I had a scar right here, nigga. Like,
Was that the time? You probably don't know. Was that the time you were I practiced with him and somebody. I think it was you.
Yeah, nigga.
Oh, like
we was
I just
practicing.
pulled up one time. It was like once. I never came again. I think you wearing like a long sleeve black shirt or something.
I don't even remember.
I don't even remember that much. Yeah, I think I was there. I don't remember you fucking following, but
That was the first time
It's
he
probably
came to my
happened.
house, bro. Mr. McLeod came to my house and shit. He dropped me off at the crib. He came to my door, nigga. My daddy got that bitch smell like good and shit.
bro, let me tell you about one time when he dropped me off of my house. So like, I think I may have said this on the pod before. So that one practice I went with him before. I think it was. I probably went to two. I probably went to one you was at and one by myself with him. Just I don't know because he invited me. He drove me home, and where I used to live, I used to live in College Hill. You know what College Hill is.
Yeah.
So I had like the kind of the torn down house, or more like the trap house looking house. So he pulls up and like my neighbors have like the brick houses and shit. So it's like it's out of match. So he pulls up and he's like, "All right, DeMonte, oh wow, is this your house? Wow, man." He looks like he's looking at the fucking brick house at the neighbor. Now, then I realized I have to tell this nigga no that's
like
my
it's the
house.
one house on the
Yeah, it's not it's the traffic. So he's like, okay, man, yeah, there you go, dude. You can tell he felt bad too. But I was
Nah. It was just cause nigga like
that's funny.
We
though.
pulled up. We pulled up in front of this crib, nigga. I gotta say, nigga, like we had to pull up like in front of that house. So I had to, cause like
Yeah.
But shit though, I don't know no shit. I mean, it wasn't no surprise though. Shit, like I already know how. Like we black and Texarkana, nigga.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't
Yeah. I was like, I don't think it was that surprised, bro. Anything else like a embarrassing thing you did to like a girl or a teacher or something in high school?
Like you look back on it now and be like, why did I do that?
I'll tell you mine. I forgot we got to tell the guys. So back in middle school, I don't think you went to our school district all your life, right?
Shit, I moved there in 6th grade.
I would say you moved there. Yeah. This was a year before you moved here, bro.
Oh damn.
So I just didn't even know. Okay, so 5th grade, being black, when you don't get a haircut for a long time and the dude fuck up your edge, it can like overlap, right?
Yeah.
So that started happening. I was like, man, I ain't going to school looking like this. So I go in my mama room, get some clippers, and I try to cut my shit. But the thing is, you know when you're younger and you try to cut your hair, like there's a way to do it. You can't just when you doing your edge, you can't just. You gotta tap that hole, bro. I was trying to.
You're going up like this.
Nigga, the very first one, bro, it's so sensitive. The very first time I did that, nigga, I had a Tetris block on my head, bro. I look at, bro, my hairline was really look like this, like to the side. I was like,
hey, bro.
As soon as I did it, nigga, as soon as I did it, I regretted it.
You're the instant regret.
This ain't even the worst part. As soon as I did, I was like, oh my god, what the fuck did I just do? Oh my god, the hose. Oh my god, bro, the hose, bro, the hose. So I'm like, damn, I'm trying to like salvage it and like push it down and stuff.
Oh me,
shit fucked. My mama, I'm hoping my mama do not call me in the kitchen or whatever, because she got family coming over later. She called me in the living room with the whole family in there. I'm turning to like the side, trying to like I'm turning to the child, trying to just avoid her.
You're like walking
trying to like not let her see me, and she's like, yeah, she called me Nene. They call me Nunu. She's like, Nunu, turn around. I'm like,
damn.
They start laughing at my ass, bro. I ain't even like get a whooping. They start laughing at my ass type shit, bro. And the worst part is she makes me go to school like that for like 4 days.
For real?
Before, she could have got me a haircut then and there, but she was like, you doing this dumb ass shit, you gonna go to school with it. So then I had to lie to everybody and say my barber had fucked me up.
I'm gonna tell you this, bro. I got one of my homeboys, bro. I ain't gonna say his name, bro. Look, one of my homeboys, bro, pulled up to my crib, bro, in the morning, bro, before school.
Yeah.
He like, over the door, he like, I'm sleepy though. He like, hey, I'm straight. I'm straight. Like I look straight.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, shit, you know you straight. Who's the I can't see you, nigga? We go in the bathroom, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We look in the mirror and shit. I look at this nigga. I'm like, bro, what the fuck did you do to your hair? This nigga said, you can tell. I'm like, nigga, can I tell? Nigga,
he was trying to hide it.
This nigga straightened his shit out like bro, it was like straight, like just down, like it wasn't no curve and nothing, like it was just straight.
That's the worst one.
I'm like, damn, nigga, you fucked it.
I be seeing it. So bro had a upside down U on his head.
Yeah, that nigga was tripping.
Yeah.
But shit, we got him right though, bro. We had hit up cosmetology and shit. You know cosmetology and a nigga had got him right.
They got him right, yeah.
Straight.
Got it for the free. You want to tell them yours?
My story was just like, so did y'all, I don't know if y'all had the same experience I did growing up in elementary school. When you get in trouble, you had to bring home a slip to like get something by your parent.
Your pink slip or something?
Yeah, a pink slip. I had gotten the pink slip for doing just some dumb shit that a third grader would do. And I had this genius idea. I was like, I'm gonna forge my mom's signature on it and give it back to her the same day. And so I went into the bathroom with like a really shitty ballpoint pen. And I was just like writing on it. And I remember my mom does something with her signature where she's got a little like O for an S. Cause like it's the weird cursive S. And I only drew that and then wrote the rest in like really shitty scratchy like regular font.
Bro.
I remember I got it and I brought it back and I was in full confidence, like, yo, here you go. And she was like, how'd you get this so fast? Like, oh, my mom just showed up to school and she just signed it for me. She just knew. And
bro, so dead, bro.
I can never get over that story just because of the fact that he thought that would work. Even when you young and you
like,
did
that shit,
think that would work.
I had full confidence too.
Like the same day.
I walked in because I walked back. I was like, this is perfect. Like I'm getting out of this scot free. She's never gonna know. And then when recess was happening, we were going to lunch, she was like, "Well, Aaron, can you stay back for a little bit? Like, I need to talk to you."
Like, bro, didn't even think about waiting. Like,
yeah, she was like,
a day.
she was like, apparently before that, she was on the phone with my mom. She called, like, "Listen," I was like, because my last name is Crab. She's like, "Mrs. Crab, I'm sorry, but like, I have to give him detention." She was laughing for like 20 minutes while we were in another class. She was like, "I'm so sorry, but I have to give him detention." My mom was like, she was pissed. She was like, "No, give him detention. He deserves that." And then when I got back and she called me back, she was like, "Aaron, did you forge your signature?" I was like, "No, I didn't, please." And then I started begging. I got on my hands and knees because I'd never gotten in trouble till then.
See, Aaron, I'll be on his side a little bit when he tells that story because I did the same shit.
Everybody do that
shit. Yeah.
But
look, because you remember back in like 5th and 6th grade, the middle school, they had like the whole notebook you had to sign every night.
Yeah.
I used to do that, but
journal.
Yeah, I used to do that shit. I got caught. I actually did it like 90% of the time. I was good whenever I did it. Only got caught like 1 or 2 times. Oh my god.
Your mom was thinking you at school good as hell.
Yes, bro. Only got caught twice because my teacher was tripping. But man, whenever I do it, I wouldn't, bro. I just don't know the thought process. Like the same day, it's like it doesn't make any sense. Especially if she a grown up too.
No, it was like like when you have those impulsive, like intrusive thoughts. And
you was a kid though when you like 8. Yeah.
I think my problem was I listened to it. I was like, the first idea that came to my head, I was like, "Oh, that'll work." Instead of just bringing it home, and being like, "Yeah."
It was too good. I mean, it would have, bro. It would have worked. You just did that. Waited till the next day because don't you have to bring it back?
You have to bring it back.
You're not expected to do the same.
I'm pretty sure the time frame from when I got it to when I gave it back to her was like 30 minutes.
Oh my god!
Like it was not even that long. It was like the same period and everything.
That's bad.
And like I'm pretty sure it was the same class too. Like I got it, walked out, walked back in with it signed. I was like, "This worked. I'm full confidence. This is not gonna fail at all." Oh shit.
Well, I mean that pretty much does it. I think that'll end us off here. We'll let you get on your way. But before we go, you have anything you want to say to the people? Let them know what you got going on or anything.
Anything you want to plug?
All your time.
Yeah, any advertisement you want to do?
Yeah, I'm get up on
Go ahead.
Right. Hey, but look, photo shoot this weekend. We got some drops coming.
Show the merch. Yeah. Let's see it.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I like that.
Yeah. Feels good too.
Look at the tag in there. Look at the tag in there, bro.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
What?
That's nice. I like the font you chose too for like all of it. It all
right.
stays the same throughout. Mm-hmm. Nice. Photo shoot coming. New drop. Thank you so much for coming.
I appreciate y'all having me, bro.
Yeah, of course, bro. You know, been a friend of the pod for a long time. Good dude, and keep on working, my man.
Okay.
The people see you.
Anything you want to say to the people before the episode ends?
Stay tuned. Stay solid.
Stay tuned. I've been Demonte Jameson.
I'm Aaron Kraft.
Swayettville.
We'll see you next time.
That's it. Good shit.
Good job, Jay. Good job.